Another morning, another alarm, another repeat of the same song. The monotony weighs heavy, like a thick fog that never lifts. I need more scenery, more color, more meaning in this endless loop of sameness. It feels like Groundhog Day, every single day, a never-ending cycle of déjà vu. They say insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. Yet here I am, rising from bed, going through the motions like a well-oiled machine, still hoping for something new to break through. Why do I persist in this madness? Why do I cling to the belief that today might be different when experience tells me otherwise? Maybe we can't change life in an instant. Perhaps change is slow, like water gradually carving stone over centuries. By the time we've contemplated escape, dreamed of something different, the day has already slipped away. Bedtime arrives too soon, and we're left wondering where the hours went, what we accomplished, if anything at all. Life falls like dominoes, one task pushing into the next. Wake up, shower, commute, work, eat, sleep, repeat. Our habits chain us down, robbing us of color and vitality. We become prisoners of routine, our days blending into one indistinguishable blur. The sameness suffocates creativity, stifles dreams, leaves us gasping for air in a sea of mediocrity. Without breaking this cycle, we become mundane, common, ordinary. We're reduced to nothing more than a cog in the great machine of society, our uniqueness worn away by the grinding gears of routine. We become the ball and chain of our own making, shackled to a life that feels increasingly hollow. But there's a choice, a crossroads we face each day, even if we don't realize it. We can find creativity or surrender to the machine. We can write our own story or resign ourselves to living as a footnote in someone else's tale. The power lies within us, dormant perhaps, but ever present. It's up to you. Your mind can still be free, even if your body seems trapped in a schedule, a queue, a system not of your own design. Your thoughts remain untouchable, a sanctuary of possibility in a world that often feels predetermined. Even when your spouse has you on cue, when your boss dictates your day, when society tries to mold you into its image, your thoughts are the key to liberation. No one can steal them. No one can cage your imagination. It's the last bastion of true freedom in a world that increasingly seeks to control and conform, even through suppression. Through the reins of conformity that society places upon us, you have the key to unlock a different reality. Your mind is the tool to sculpt a new existence, to paint with vibrant colors on the canvas of your life. Change something. Take one risk. Break one habit. It doesn't have to be grand or earth-shattering. Start small. Take a different route to work. Try a new food. Speak to a stranger. Write a poem. Dance in your living room. Anything to disrupt the pattern, to introduce a spark of novelty into the dull routine, or remain insane. Continue the cycle, day after day, year after year, until life has passed you by and you're left wondering where it all went. The choice is yours, always has been, always will be. But remember, time is the one resource we can never reclaim. Each day that passes in sameness is a day lost to the void of monotony. Think about the dreams you once had, the aspirations that used to set your soul on fire. Where did they go? When did you decide they were impossible, impractical, not worth pursuing? Was it a conscious choice, or did they simply fade away, buried under the weight of daily responsibilities and societal expectations? It's time to excavate those dreams, dust them off, hold them up to the light and see if they still shine. Maybe they've changed shape, evolved as you've grown. That's okay. The important thing is to reconnect with that part of yourself that dares to dream, that believes in possibility. Look around at your life. Really look. Are you surrounded by things that bring you joy, that inspire you, that make you feel alive? Or have you filled your space with the trappings of a life you thought you should want, rather than the one that truly calls to your soul. Start small. Clear out a corner of your home. Fill it with things that spark creativity, that remind you of who you are beneath the layers of routine and responsibility. Make it a sanctuary, a place where you can retreat when the sameness of life threatens to overwhelm you. Challenge yourself to learn something new. Pick up a book on a subject you know nothing about. Sign up for a class that scares you a little. Push the boundaries of your comfort zone. Growth happens at the edges, in the spaces where we feel slightly uncomfortable, slightly out of our depth. Reconnect with nature. There's a rhythm to the natural world that we've lost touch with in our modern, scheduled lives. Take a walk in the woods, sit by a stream, watch the clouds roll by. Let the timeless cycles of the earth remind you that change is constant, that renewal is always possible. Reach out to others. Share your thoughts, your fears, your dreams. You might be surprised to find how many people feel the same way, trapped in their own versions of Groundhog Day. Together, you might find the strength to break free, to support each other in pursuing lives of meaning and purpose. Remember that you are not your job, your routine, your possessions. You are a complex, ever-changing being with infinite potential. The roles you play in life, parent, spouse, employee, are just facets of who you are, not the entirety of your existence. Don't let them define you completely. Embrace imperfection. The fear of failure often keeps us stuck in our routines. We're afraid to try something new because we might not be good at it, because we might look foolish. But perfection is the enemy of growth. Allow yourself to be a beginner, to make mistakes, to learn and improve. Cultivate gratitude, even in the midst of monotony. There's always something to be thankful for, even if it's just the breath in your lungs, the beat of your heart. Gratitude can shift your perspective, can help you see the beauty in the everyday moments that you might otherwise overlook. But don't let gratitude become complacency. Appreciate what you have, yes, but never stop striving for more. More joy, more growth, more meaning. Life is too short to settle for less than what makes your soul sing, so wake up tomorrow with intention. Before your feet hit the floor, before the weight of routine settles on your shoulders, pause. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself, what can I do today to break the cycle? How can I inject a bit of magic into the mundane? What small step can I take towards the life I truly want? Remember, you are the author of your own story. Each day is a blank page, waiting for you to write upon it. Will you fill it with the same words as yesterday, or will you dare to write something new, something bold, something uniquely you? The choice is yours. Always has been. Always will be. Choose wisely. Choose bravely. Choose you.